Hello, welcome to my channel today. So my name is Lulu or Lusquared. So how you doing today? And welcome to my channel. Like I said, okay. So I want to quickly talk about the shortlet apartment business. I posted a video a couple of days ago talking about shortlet apartment business and how it has actually increased in requests by 55%. And I know a whole lot of people wonder what are these factors, what caused this. Before the lockdown, before the corona came, we had a whole lot of requests on shortlet, and then again it wasn't that high, it wasn't as high as it says today, because during the lockdown period a whole lot of people, because they're used to going out in the morning and coming back in the evening, right, they got used to that, and then boom, there was lockdown, meaning you can't step out, you can't do certain things that you love anymore, you're confined to a space which is your home. It got boring for a whole lot of people, so they wanted to still entertain guests. And what was the next place of resort? The shortlet apartment business. So the shortlet apartment became high in requests, and then before you know what's happening, fully booked. All we could realize was definitely you can't go to the hotels, and then this was growing in numbers. And by the time we were opened up again for business, lockdown was over. The next thing, a whole lot of investors started looking at this business, because they too were part of those who went or paid for the shortlets so they could entertain guests and friends. Okay, so and then our brothers and sisters in diaspora, their requests went up. They started investing more and more into this sector of hospitality. Another thing is, before you get into a shortlet apartment business, there's so many factors to consider. One, you need to consider the location. Two, you need to consider what type of apartment goes faster. And then thirdly, what is the accessibility? Is it easily accessible? Accessibility is very, very important. So I'm going to start with location. Before you go to that shortlet apartment business, it's actually important that you look at the location. You need to look at the location in the sense that a location that is central to so many. A location that it's easily accessible, easy to locate, and then somewhere that you get more of the requests on these shortlet apartments. Okay, so and the next thing also is, what type of apartments get more requests? Do people actually get more requests on? From my research, I know that the 2-bed and the 3-bed are higher in requests compared to the 4-bed semi-detached or 4-bed fully detached, because basically what will you be doing with a 4-bed fully detached when you're basically spending like 2 weeks and you're all alone? So why would you want to do that? And then again, for the 2-bed, you can actually share with a friend. If, just say for instance, you're traveling to a neighboring state and then you're there with a friend, you guys can just get a 2-bed apartment and then pay for it depending on for the period of time you're staying there. It's easy. But if you're alone or just the two of you and you're getting a 4-bed, I think it's basically not reasonable. I don't think it's reasonable actually. So more of the requests we get in this industry is 2-bed apartments and 3-bed apartments. And then another factor why people are requesting for this more is because 2-bed and 3-bed means they're apartments, and then they're located in an estate where it is serviced, so it's not self-serviced. If you're going for the 4-bed or 5-bed fully detached, means that it's going to be self-service. But if you're going for the 2-bed and 3-bed apartment, means it's going to be serviced by the estate, meaning you don't have to bother yourself about power, you don't have to bother yourself about water is clean, you don't have to bother yourself about security, because security has been provided for. Okay, and all you have to do is pay your service charge and buy your utility bill, that's for electricity, for power. And some of these estates as well come with extra recreational park, swimming pool and all that, which is actually a tourist attraction point. Would I say that? It shouldn't be a tourist attraction. That which is actually an side attraction for a whole lot of subscribers or owners. Okay, and it adds to the value of the apartment that you're going to be charging them per night. Okay, so accessibility is very important as well. If you go out at night, is it easy to locate? Are the roads good? Can you Uber or can you drive through without hiccups? That's another thing to look at. Then again, I know the next question is, how much does it go for? How much can I get an apartment for? How much do I get to make in return when I own this apartment? Okay, so A 2-bed apartment in Lekki 1, depending where in Lekki 1 and the extra features it comes with, can go between 60,000 to 70 to 80,000 naira, depending on the extra features it comes with and the location in Lekki 1. Okay, and then a 3-bed goes from 70,000 to 90,000, depending on the location it's located in Lekki, or also depending on the extra features it comes with. I know the next thing is what location is perfect for this shortlet apartment business. Ikoyi, Victoria Island, Lekki Phase 1 up to the Chevron axis, just after Shongotedo, just after Agungi and Iwefon axis. If you're used to Lagos, the Lagos Island, these locations I just mentioned are all on Lagos Island. And then again, you need to look at the migration, like the requests. What location do people request for more? Do they request more for Ikoyi, or do they request more for Victoria Island? Do they request more for Lekki or Chevron or Iwefon or Agungi? These are questions you need to ask. Okay, I will give an answer to that. I know that on an average, people request more for Lekki Phase 1 and Lekki Phase 1 environs, which includes Ikate, Oniru, all these axes. Okay, Ikate, Oniru, all these axes. It covers, that's where we get most of the requests for. And I know the next thing is, okay, how much are these apartments? How much do they go for? Sorry if I'm talking so fast. Sorry. Okay, I think I'll slow down a bit. So these apartments, a well-built structure, a well-built apartment, okay, for 2-bed, 40 million. You can find it for 40 million to 60 million, depending on the location. Location is very important. And then for a 3-bed, you can get from 68 million naira to about 90 million naira, depending on the location. And then you can actually take it up a notch to a 4-bed maisonette with paint house. Okay, beautiful. From 90 million naira and above, like 90 to 120 million naira, depending on the location as well. Now, the next thing is, okay, Lulu, how much do I make a night? I just stated that. Excuse me. I just stated that. Okay, so how do I go about it? How do I get started? Do I need to manage it myself? That's another question. You don't need to actually manage it yourself. There are people who are specially trained, facility managers, who handle these businesses. All you have to do is come to an agreement with them and then give it to them to handle it. And trust me, we have very good ones who handle these businesses. And you can contact me as well if you want to get more information on that. Okay, so I'm sure and I hope I've been able to cover everything that you need to know about the shortlet apartment business here in Lagos, Nigeria. If you have more questions, you can leave it on the comment section. If you want to get started, if you want guidance on how you can start yours, and you can leave a comment as well. You can call us on our number, you can chat us on WhatsApp, you can send an email. And then again, I want to give another reason why 2-bed and 3-bed go faster. You own a 4-bed, you don't live in Nigeria, or you don't live in Lagos State, okay, you're going back to your base. The 4-bed, oh, the light just went. Okay, the 4-bed, you own that, you stay for the period of time in which you're meant to stay for, and then you set out back to your base. What happens to the property? It's locked up. Doors, and you know what happens when you don't live in a home for quite some time. You know, they start depreciating, you start having issues. When you come back, you need to start spending money to renovate and all that. That's negative cash flow. You don't want to own an apartment or own a house and then you're spending more money on it. Rather, you should be making more money from the house that you own. So it's advisable for you to own an apartment in the sense that if you're visiting the country, let's say you own a 2-bed apartment, for instance, you're visiting the country, all you have to do is, okay, this place should be available for me for the period of time in which I'm going to spend in the country, and then when I'm back, you can keep making more money for me. You can as well own more units. You can own about 3 units, and trust me, own 3 units in a month, you should be making up to 3 million, between 2 million to 3 million naira monthly, if you get it right. And for you to know how to get it right, all you have to do is contact me as well. Okay, so if you have more questions, kindly ask, send us a mail, send us a chat on WhatsApp, and I'll be glad to help you. Stop mind us, stutter a lot. I'll be happy to help you. I'll be happy to put you through and guide you, hold your hands, and ensure sure that you're making the right decision. So my name remains Realtor Lulu. If this is your first time joining my channel, kindly subscribe, click the like button on this video if you like it. If you have questions, like I earlier mentioned 3 times ago, kindly leave your questions on the comment section. Send us an email, call us, okay, chat us up. I'll be glad to help you. I'll be really happy to help you and help you make money for sure, because that's basically my business. I help you make money for sure. Okay, so till I see you next time, my name remains Realtor Lulu, and do have a lovely day. Mwah.